Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Ottman. I'm Vice President of Marketing and Communications here at Middle Tennessee State University. We're so pleased that so many of you joined us here today, and also those of you viewing on TrueBlue TV and the university social media platforms. We have a fantastic announcement to share with you today, and to do that, it's my honor and privilege to introduce the 10th President of Middle Tennessee State University, Dr. Sidney A. McPhee.
Thank you, Andrew, and good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the beautiful campus of Middle Tennessee State University. I'm honored today to welcome our friends from the Commonwealth of the Bahamas for the signing of this significant agreement between the Ministry of Tourism, Investment, and Aviation and specifically our world-class aerospace department. I'd like to make a few introduction of special guests joining us today, and you'll be hearing from him in a moment, but let me formally give a warm TrueBlue welcome to the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, Member of Parliament, Deputy Prime Minister, and Minister of Tourism, Investment, and Aviation of the great Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Let's give him a round of applause. Also, I'd like to recognize Dr. Kenneth Roma, Deputy Director General of Tourism and Acting Director of Aviation. Thank you for being here with us today. Mr. Milo Butler III. I must give you a little sidebar on him. His great aunt was my high school headmistress at Highbury High School before the Civil War. Come from a great family. Welcome, Director of Aviation. Corporal Shavano Sanders, aide to the Deputy Prime Minister. He's here. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, sir. Ms. Donovan Lynch, Ministry of Tourism and Communication Officer, right here. Ms. Calmer, General Manager, the Bahamas Tourist Office in Atlanta. There she is. And Ms. Gabrielle Moxie, Senior Marketing Representative from the Tourism Office, is here as well. Welcome. Also, we are just thrilled to have with us a delegation from the University of the Bahamas. And I would like to welcome Ms. Tracy Ferguson Johnson, who is the university's General Counsel. Ms. Johnson. Ms. Denise Barnes, Vice President for Human Resources and Acting Vice President from the University of Bahamas North. Let's give him a round of applause. And of course, Mr. Melvert Clark. He's a staff member, but also, most importantly, he's on the Board of Trustees representing the staff at the University of the Bahamas. Trustee staff, welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce this very exciting partnership with the Bahamas government and particularly the Ministry of Tourism and Aviation. We will be establishing a cooperative relationship that will involve the training of individuals from the Bahamas in the field of aviation. The areas of cooperation will include, but not limited to, the creation of a matriculation program for junior achievers, the creation of a summer immersion program, which will be an aviation summer camp here at MTSU, and an online learning educational opportunities, among others. We are proud at this university of having been the choice, I say the number one choice, for students from the Bahamas, from the great Commonwealth of the Bahamas, that are seeking educational opportunities. The ties between the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and our university are strong, very strong indeed. And if you hear an accent, you will know why it is very strong. Students from this country represent a significant number and percentage of our international students, and it's growing every day. And of course, we are proud of our Department of Aerospace and our graduates in this program. And this might be a good time for me to recognize our dean of that college and department chair and faculty that are here, and also from the provost's office. Would you stand and let us recognize you for your incredible work that you do at our university? Thank you. Our aerospace program was established in 1942. It's about 80 years old. One of the best in the country. It's a signature department at our university, and it has grown to be one of the most respected aerospace program in the nation. It has 7 concentrations: professional pilot, aerospace management, flight dispatch, aerospace maintenance, aerospace technology, unmanned aerial system, aircraft system operation, and the other word for that is drones. Actually, we were one of the first university to offer a concentration in that area. And the 7th concentration is unmanned air system control in technology. With 20 full-time faculty members and over 100 plus flight instructors, and over 1,300 students placed in this incredible program. And it is indeed one of the largest in the nation. Furthermore, our University Aerospace Program has established first innovative partnership with Delta Airlines and Southwest Airlines to produce professionals in the industry. Students from 32 states, ladies and gentlemen, 32 states and 16 foreign countries have been drawn to this university and this particular program. We're very proud of that. It holds a responsible position. Many of our graduates throughout the United States and internationally. And chances are when you are flying one of the major airlines, this is not an exaggeration, I have photos, evidence to show you, there's a good chance that either the captain or the co-captain is an MTSU graduate. And side story, a couple of months ago, my wife and I were flying to Las Vegas. And as we deplaned in Vegas, I heard someone say, Dr. McPhee, Dr. McPhee. And I looked around, and it was the captain of the Southwest airline that brought us there. And he tried to date me. He said, I graduated in 20. I said, hold it right there. Don't tell me that you're here. But he was flying, after dropping us off in Vegas, he was flying to Hawaii. And I get that all the time because I always wear something blue when I travel or when I put on clothes. This agreement is mutually beneficial to all parties. And I'm honored to sign it today along with our colleagues from the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, in particular our Deputy Prime Minister, that our friends from UB, our partners have traveled here to celebrate this very significant partnership. I also want to recognize Dr. Rahab Gazelle, who has worked tirelessly over the years in helping to bring this to fruition. So thank you all for being here. And now it's my honor to invite to the podium my good friend, the Deputy Prime Minister of the Bahamas, and all his other very important titles.
Thank you, Dr. McPhee. And let me say a hearty, true blue good afternoon to everyone. It is afternoon, I hope. Almost.
In the Bahamas.
That is true. So I'm delighted to be here on behalf of the government and people of the Bahamas. And let me firstly recognize Dr. Sidney McPhee for the great work he's doing here at MTSU, for his vision, and for the progressive leadership that he is clearly bringing to this magnificent institution. I want you to know that we still claim Dr. McPhee as ours. And we are exceedingly proud of him. And I ask you please to give him a round of applause. I recognize the entire team from the Bahamas, a special recognition to Dr. Roma, who has been instrumental in getting us to the stage today of being able to execute this very important MOU. I'm delighted for the team work of MTSU for getting us to this stage as well. This is an important occasion. It's a monumental step for the advancement of the aviation industry in the Bahamas and the aviation education landscape in the Bahamas. We're excited about this possibility, and we consider this only the beginning of more great collaborations between the University of the Bahamas and MTSU and the Bahamas at large. We are grateful for your participation, and we look forward to strengthening this partnership on behalf of young people all across the islands of the Bahamas. We boast of having 700 islands in the Bahamas that spreads over 100,000 square miles, and we like to promote 16 of those island destinations as tourism meccas. Last year, we attracted 11 million tourists to the Bahamas. Many of them came by air. We have 30 airports in the Bahamas that's owned by the government of the Bahamas. And in our Family Island Renaissance program, over the last 3 years, we have committed to revitalizing 14 of those airports. We are very focused on advancing aviation, the industry in the Bahamas, but we recognize that notwithstanding that we are investing in infrastructure, the most key element of a vibrant industry, any industry, is its people. We are delighted to be able to draw on the great work of your aeronautical aerospace school here at MTSU, and we hope that as we grow this partnership, we will be able to one day look back at this day as the beginning of a great Bahamas Aeronautical Academy. And we will certainly be appreciative then of the great support that you've given us in this work. So I'm delighted to be able to execute this MOU on behalf of the people of the Bahamas. And once again, thank you for your collaboration, your partnership, and your progressive leadership. We hope that in the future, we will continue to grow the number of Bahamian students attending MTSU. I understand we have almost 100 today. We hope to expand this number in the future. And I hope that the School of Aeronautics will be a home of many new Bahamian students joining you in the very near future. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Before we get to the action part of this ceremony, I want to recognize one additional partnership. The Department of Aerospace and the College of Basic and Applied Sciences has many partnerships, as the president mentioned, but we also have a representative here today with one of our more special partnerships with the Civil Air Patrol, the Volunteer Civilian Auxiliary of the United States Air Force. He's not in uniform because he's here with his son, who's a prospective student. I'm going to embarrass him a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the commander of Civil Air Patrol, United States Air Force. So it's the Air Force unit that coordinates the activities of the Air Force Auxiliary, distinguished aerospace graduate, Colonel Aaron Reed. So, gentlemen, you've got the document in front of you. If you will open it up, there's a signature page and sign where the blank indicates.
See, he has so many titles.
While the two of you are standing, we also have one additional, nothing to sign, just an honorary thing for the Commonwealth of Bahamas. We can just hold that forward so they can see that.
Like this. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them one more round of applause. On behalf of Middle Tennessee State University, thank you for your attendance, and this does conclude our ceremony for the day. We do have some formal photos to take afterwards, so everyone, thank you so much for attending.